Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Justine Kabangu. I am a second year pharmacy student, mother of four and wife, and I'm also a full-time employer. So today I am going to talk to you guys about how I survived pharmacy school, the first year of pharmacy school as a mother, a full-time employer, and also a wife. Okay, without further ado, guys, if you're first time in this video and in this channel, please subscribe, comment down below, let me know where you're watching me from. Are you a pre-med, PA student, or nurse student, any healthcare provider, or any healthcare who want to join my group, my Facebook group, as a women in healthcare thriving for our future? Please let me know and comment down below that you want to join our Facebook, our private Facebook. I will definitely add you. And also follow me all throughout my social media. TikTok is going to be Dr.Justine Kabangu. My Instagram is Dr.Justine_Kabangu, and also Facebook Dr.Justine Kabangu. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know where are you watching me for, and also request for the Facebook private group. Without further ado, guys, let's dive into the video. So the biggest lesson I learned for pharmacy school as a first year is time management. So I'm gonna be looking on my iPad because I put my note down to talk about my time management. Time management is so important, and I struggle on the meal prep, not the time management, but the meal prep. Time management, I was on it because I created a Google Doc calendar that had all the school class schedules, time, and during that I will even have a video, the full video how I prepare my classes to the Google Calendar to share with you guys in the upcoming video. So look out for that. It's gonna be like 3 weeks from now. I'm definitely going to upload that video how I prepare my classes throughout the semester. And that Google was my go-to, y'all. Time management is so important. I put everything, every schedule I have, every doctor's appointment that I have for my kids, everything that I have put it on that Google Calendar. It was just my go-to. Anytime I have a conversation with anyone or I have scheduled something, the first thing is like, let me check my calendar. And I will check and see if that day I'm available or not. And then it's so important as a pharmacy student, and also mother. If you're mother and wife, your time is so important. You just need to know where to spend your time and what area that you need to be at that specific time. So don't be available for anything that comes in your way, especially if you're a pharmacy student. I know people say that, oh, you also have to have a time for your family and friends. In pharmacy school, there's no time for friends and family. I will just be upfront for you guys. My family or my children, which I have a time for them, it is a different story. About family outside of your children, if you're a parent, there's no time for them as a pharmacy student. Why? I will explain to that. And then also friends, because the amount of load that we have in the school, it is just insane for you to have a time for those. And also, if you are around your family member and they always talk about the things that you're not really interested in being part of it, what is the point of being there for them if you cannot participate on that? While you have a 250 lecture slide to read about. So I didn't have a time for my friends and family, first year. I had a time for church, but not for family and friends, beside my children and my husband. So those are the people that were my top priority as a family, that I really spend the time with them. But outside of them, I didn't really have much time for that. So time is so important in a pharmacy school. And another thing that I want to also talk about, it is going to be your faith. Like, you need faith in the pharmacy school. Trust me, I pray a lot, and I am a devout Christian woman. I will definitely come up with some video about how I am, my routine on my daily life as a woman of who pray, and also pray for my children too. So I have a routine on that too. Faith kept me on the first year of pharmacy school. I was in a different pharmacy school, which I have uploaded from some of the video. You can go check them, and I will definitely link those video again on the description below, so you can watch them. I attended different pharmacy school for a whole year, and it didn't work out for me, so I have to transfer back home, closer to home, and starting all over again for the second time, it was not easy, and it's like this, the things that I studied at a different pharmacy school, it was completely different from a different, because different pharmacy school has a different curriculums, and then also has a curriculum is different, they're not the same. And even though it's the same thing we study, it's just like the way its structure is just different, and it kind of threw me off. But with my faith, I was able to bounce back and have a confidence to actually continue the marathon. So that's how I was able to survive my first year of pharmacy. So using digital planner is so important. That's, as like I said, that your time management digital planner is the cheapest way. It is free on the Google. You can create a Google Doc, but if you cannot afford, you don't have a time to do that, you can purchase a digital planner that is really good, that works for you, and then you can also use that. Also, the second topic that I'm gonna talk about it is study smarter, not harder. Study smart, but not harder. I'm gonna explain. Study smarter, not harder, but it's like you read your lectures, like was in the pharmacy school, one lecture has a 60 to 87 to 100 slide, and some of them are FOI, some of them are just things, the pictures for the what goes with the lecture. The study smarter ways that is to make flashcards. Flashcard will help you. Oh, I can't emphasize that. I survive on flashcard. I created the same my lecture and then turn it to a flashcard, and I have some website that I'm definitely going to have a total video on that, what I use to study for my P1. Flashcard is the best. Make a flashcard. Repetitions, it's so important. Make sure that you have a repetition of those things. It's gonna stick into your brain when the exam come, and also created time to do all of that, because I have a whole video talking about all of that, but today is just how I survived my first year as a pharmacy student. And then another thing is going to be that was the second one. So the third one is going to be, don't compare yourself to people. Let me say it again. Don't compare yourself to people. Me, I am a type of person, I don't compare myself to anyone. I am my own competition. Every time when I wake up in the morning, I pray at 5 a.m. I'm already up and praying for 30 minutes. And then before I leave the door, I know who I am, and who is my competition is me, to do better. So as a mother, in my class, I will be the second person. So I'm the first person who has 4 children, and there's one guy who also has 1 child. And then I'm like the only person who's married in that class. So my competition is not my classmate, because most of them are in their 20s. They don't have a kid, no marriage, boyfriend. They just talk about boyfriend and ex-boyfriend. So me, somebody who will be in here, I can't compare myself with people who are here. In the sense that I'm not bringing them down. It's just like our level of our status is not the same. So I can't compare myself to them. So what I usually do is I compare myself. I am my only competition. So I don't compare to anybody. And then also studying on my pace. English is my 5th language. So I can't compare myself to my classmates who English are their first language. So we're totally 2 different people. So that's why I don't compare myself to anyone. I learn on my own pace, and it just worked perfectly for me. And I do not like group study. It just didn't work. I tried so many times, and this year also I did try it with one of my classmates. It just didn't work for me, and we just could not come up to a common ground as a study without talking, and it was just too much for me. I like to be concentrating. There's a time, we can chat and laugh and things like that, but if it's like become like the whole 2 or 3 hours of talking, it's just not working for me. And I know myself, I like to talk a lot. So it's just like if I find another person also like to talk, it's just not going to work for us. And one of my classmates, she was not talking too much, that we would study together, but I didn't feel connection of studying with her, because we could not get, coming to us common ground as a study buddy. So it didn't work for us. Making making study guide together, it didn't work for us because I feel like I was doing a lot of work, and then on her end she wasn't, so it just didn't work for us. So study group does not work for me at all. So I prefer doing my things on my own, even though it is something a lot of people emphasize it, but it just don't work. Only place that I would love to do a group study is, after I study on my own and come back, come in the group and ask a question, teach one another, yes, but study throughout the whole thing with someone, I just cannot do that. And also things that helped me through pharmacy school as a first year, and I was in office hours. Office hours is so important. If you're a pharmacy student and you're struggling in some subject, you have to see the professors. They have, my school, they have an open door policy. Like, I love that. Like, they have a time. If they cannot meet you in person, they can also do it through the Zoom. So you have a flexibility of going to see them either in their office or through Zoom. So it was really good for me. It works for me in that way. And then also the last, not the least, is the faith. I can't talk about this enough. You cannot survive in pharmacy school without faith. Like, I will say it again. I cannot, or you cannot survive without faith in the pharmacy school. I am a woman of faith. I pray a lot, and God is number one in my life. And I cannot be who I am today without his hands upon me, without his grace upon me. And I couldn't talk about anything without putting God in it. It's just not. It's just like I live and breathe for the Lord. That's how I was able to survive. I pray a lot, and I'm in the church that we pray that like there's no tomorrow. So God was in the center of everything for me. And if sometime I would feel short, and then I would just pray and put a gospel music, everything would just come down. Like, I would rise up again and just continue, studying. So, because when you study in the pharmacy, there's so much going on a daily basis. To just sit in the classroom for 6 hours, and after that, you have to rest like 1 or 30 minutes and start studying for another 6 hours. And for me, it was like after I start school at 9 to 4, and after 4, I have to rest for like 1 hour pretty much, and start studying from 5 p.m. all the way to 9 p.m. And I have to go back home, call my kids, and do Bible study with them. It's a lot. And I did it because God, and also during those times, my church has a program throughout the week, Bible study, Thursday Miracle, we pray all day with no stop. And then if I was not doing all these things, I would not be able to be where I am today. And God got me through all of it because I devote my time. I put a lot of my effort to serve at my church and also pray while I'm also going to school, and God just helped me. And I really want to encourage a mother who feel like it's going to be a lot, that it's not going to be a lot if you just cast all your burden to God and give him all the Philippians says, I can do all things to Christ who strengthened me. Like, you can do all things to Christ who strengthened you. And I believe that if I can do it, you can do it too. So those was my takeaway, my biggest lesson that I learned. So if you watch the video to the end, please let me know, what is your academic challenge? Are you a pharmacy student? Are you a PA or anybody from healthcare student? Healthcare as a student, let me know so we can connect. And I have a private Facebook that I created for healthcare women of all healthcare, PA, nurse student, pharmacist, MD student. So any healthcare women out there, I create a private Facebook for us women to come and then just share scriptures, share encouragement, share our daily life as a student, mother, or anybody. You don't have to be a mother. You don't have to be married to be in this private Facebook. It's for everyone. Every woman who are inspired to be in healthcare. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you're the first time, please subscribe and come back for more. And may God bless you. And I'll see you guys